Good morning, friends. I just got done teaching and I have a few thoughts I want to share. These are some things that I have been processing and thinking and even struggling through a bit. It seems like there has been a recurring theme that the Lord keeps bringing to my attention, and that is the theme of humility. About a month ago or so, I came across a verse. It's in Psalm 19, and it says, "How can I know all the sins lurking in my heart?" Another one says, "Who can discern their own heirs?" It is really hard for us to see our own faults, the sins that are lurking. We have blind spots. We don't see it. I can see it in other people's life and I can't see it in my own. So this verse just really hit me. I'm like, okay, God, I want you to help me to see those things that are lurking in my heart that are not honoring to you. The second part of that verse says, "Cleanse me from these hidden faults." And so I just prayed that. I just prayed and asked God. I said, God, I know they're in there. The word says they're in there. I have blind spots. I can't see them. And I just asked that you would just open my eyes to those things. Well, that's been an interesting month, to say the least. God is so faithful in those things, and it has been good. But what I have seen is just, I am not humble in a lot of things. Every time I'm reacting to something in my life, whether that's a conversation or an email or something, it's like there is a sense, an underlying sense of pride. And just asking God to help me with that. There are a couple of verses that are very challenging that, I've known for years, but now as the Lord's bringing things to light, as I see these things in my heart, as I want to work on and grow and ask God to change me and cleanse me from these things that are lurking in my heart. There's a verse in Ephesians 4, so challenging. It says, "Be completely humble and gentle." Wow, what a verse on a Monday morning to walk into this week with. Be completely humble and gentle. In Colossians, it says, "Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves." And it has a list of things to clothe ourselves with, to cover ourselves with. And one of them is humility. And just to practice clothing myself with humility. I even went to Steve, I'm like, I don't even know what that looks like. Where do I even start with that? I remember in the scriptures that it says that Moses was the most humble man that walked on the face of the earth. It's like, what did that look like? How was that marked? How did people see that? How was he recognized by God as the most humble man on the face of the earth? And so these are just things that I'm praying about. These are things that I'm processing, that I'm asking the Lord to help me see, to help me understand. And God is so kind. As I gently come to God, as I tell the Lord I want to grow in these things, God so treats me gently. And he treats me kindly. And I don't have to be afraid of this process of God exposing sins that are lurking in my heart. I don't have to be afraid of that. I can know that God is gentle and that he is kind toward me. And I think the process of coming to God, even there are times where I've come to God and I have said, God, I am afraid to come to you. I don't know what this prayer will mean. But I can look back through my life and I can see all the times that I have done that. And God has consistently been kind and gentle with me, especially when I'm coming in humility and asking God to help me. So I would encourage you today. I just know that there are things in your life that you're afraid to come to God with. We're all like that. There are things that we're not sure what he's going to ask of us. We're not sure what the process is going to look like. We're not even sure what we want. And all those things I think we can lay out in honesty before God and have him help us walk through those things. Just like I feel like he's given me a theme to walk right now of practicing and trying to walk in humility and trying to understand where my roots of pride are. Why am I proud? Why am I not being humble in this situation? As I walk through that, I can trust and know that God is good and that He will walk through those things kindly and gently with me. And I hope that is encouraging to you on this Monday morning, and I will talk to you again soon.